Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Magadha, there was a king named Ajatashatru. King Ajatashatru was very powerful and wealthy. Because of his opulence and power, he was often arrogant. He had conquered many kingdoms, and his subjects were very afraid of him. One day, the king heard that Gautama Buddha had arrived in a nearby village with his followers. The king thought that he would meet Buddha to increase his knowledge, but deep inside, he had hidden pride that he was a great king and would impress Buddha. King Ajatashatru went to Buddha, bowed down to him and said, "O Buddha, I have heard that you are the wisest person in the world. I have come to meet you so that you can teach me something important." Buddha looked at the king and smiled. He humbly replied, "O king, I am here to answer your questions. What do you want to know?" The king thought he would impress Buddha and said, "O Buddha, I have immense wealth and power. I believe that I am the greatest person in this world. Tell me, is there anyone greater than me in this world?" Buddha listened to the king carefully and then said, "O king, let me tell you a story. Long ago, there was a gigantic tree that felt very proud because of its tall trunk and dense leaves. It thought that it was the greatest tree in the forest. One day, a storm came and uprooted that tree, causing it to fall. But nearby, there was a small plant that survived the storm because it was close to the ground and flexible. This story teaches us that arrogance and pride can lead anyone to destruction. When we think we are the greatest, we ignore our weaknesses. But true greatness lies in humility and flexibility." King Ajatashatru was deeply moved by Buddha's words. He realized that his arrogance and pride were keeping him away from true greatness and peace. He apologized to Buddha and learned the lesson of humility and simplicity from him. The king vowed that he would no longer be arrogant about his opulence and power, and would be kind and just towards his subjects. Buddha's teachings provided the king with a new perspective and understanding that completely transformed his life. This story of Gautama Buddha teaches us that we should not be arrogant about anything. Arrogance and pride lead us to destruction, while humility and simplicity guide us towards true greatness and peace. True greatness lies in those qualities that make us kind and sensitive towards others, not in our opulence and power.